Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Illusion Fox Gaming. Today we are doing the magical ranged DPS role quest, Power Forgotten. Suhi seeks an adventure with a penchant for the magical. Oh, hello. Did Baruch Evu send you to help recover our stolen treasure? Thank the heavens, and judging by your accoutrement, you've learned in the arcane arts, yes? If so, we've need of your power and wisdom. Truth be told, it is wisdom that we require most. You see, even though the treasure has been guarded by our people for generations, we know little of its true nature. Well, that's odd. In ages past, the forests of our homeland were plagued with terrible beasts, a constant source of fear and danger. To combat this menace, our mages spent many moons researching the treasure known as the Perch of the Apex. But in unlocking its secrets, they were able to drive the monsters from the woods, bringing peace at last. With the threat all but eradicated, our forebears forbade any further use of the treasure, and enshrined it within the village. As the years passed, we slowly forgot what it was to live in fear. Yet as our struggles faded into memory, stories surrounding the Perch of the Apex became legend, then myth. Now none living are certain of its true power. Yet the peace was shattered by a member of the Passage of the Unbound. The villain wheedled his way into our trust, and stole upon my husband, the treasure's appointed guardian, catching him unaware of the terrible blow that left him unconscious. He has yet to awaken, so my daughter Tepeke has set forth to retrieve what was stolen. Unlike her father, she has no skill in the arcane arts, and chose the path of the sword. That's why I've been seeking someone with the knowledge she lacks. Should the ancient power be unleashed, please, if you can find it in your heart to help Tepeke, I'd be forever grateful. Yeah, we'll go help her out. Oh, thank you, thank you. Not only clue to the thief's whereabouts is from something he mentioned during his stay in our village. He spoke of his desire to bring change to a place called Radzatan. That is where Topeka decided to begin her search, so she boarded a ferry bound there by way of Limsa Laminsa. With her trusted sword and shield close at hand, that's how you'll know her. She agreed to stay in Radzatan to gather information until aid arrived. I know nothing of the place, but it's likely she can be found in the marketplace or some such. Please bring our treasure and my daughter safely home. You would think she'd put the daughter part first, and then the treasure. I mean, that's how I would think about it, but... Oh, are you looking for me? Whatsoever for? And you say my mother sent you? Daisy's already explained the details, such as how we know next to nothing of the treasure and its capabilities. We have only the legends passed down through our forebears to go on. They speak of a Terrell Vidral of an owl that once terrorized the forests, whose soul is still within the Perch of the Apex. The tales have only become more vague as the mists of time obscure the treasure's origin. Even our village's eldest remembers not but an ominous warning uttered by those who once yielded its magics. The Master of the Apex shall be showered with good fortune, yet leave only sorrow in their wake. It's clear that despite owning their safety to the Apex's power, our farebearers viewed it as something to be feared. It must be truly immense. Now onto the matter of the thief. Even during a brief acquaintance, he made plain his desire to bring change to Radzatan. Naturally, I've started my search here, and have been seeking anyone who's expressed dissatisfaction with the status quo. Sure enough, I soon heard stories of a recent arrival, a self-styled savior of Radzatan, who claims that he will lead the city to greatness and calls himself the Justiciar. He's apparently taken on the burden of personally exterminating the beasts which infest the Avnir wilds. He made a great show of claiming he alone is equal to the task. Well, he certainly draws a crowd with his boasting. They only catch with morbid curiosity sets off into the jungles alone. Earth's got nothing to do with our problem, but even the smallest lead must be pursued. Pretty often gives his speeches at the region's smaller settlements, so shall we go see this justiciar for ourselves? Decide, I hear Edelmad would be a good place to start. Hopefully there we can find our next crumb of a clue. We're in luck. This boy saw the very man we seek. It seems he gave the same grand speech about saving the people, claiming that danger lurked nearby before venturing forth to combat it alone. Yet the radiant host could not well stand idle if there truly were beasts afoot. So one of them followed him. All we need to do is pick up their trail. He ran towards the shroud, but you might be able to spot him from Kajaya's footsteps. You can see the whole forest from there. Thanks. You've been very helpful. Let's head there and see what we can see. Well, let's see what we can see here. Now then, let's just begin our search. Since I've never actually seen the Justiciar, I suggest we find the Radiant Host Soldier first. They do all wear similar armor after all. Must be him, but what happened? We better get down there quickly. Yeah, it didn't look like anything good had happened. Not to worry. He's unconscious, but otherwise appears unharmed. What happened? We heard you came here in pursuit of the Justiciars. Do you remember anything? Yes, I eventually found him. He was confronting that fiend that now lies dead. At last, the Justiciar graces Radzatan. Shall we bring unending peace to this beleaguered land? You're brave to follow my path. Few indeed possess the mettle to even consider the terrors which threaten our home, let alone stand against them. Yet, courageous though you may be, you are far too weak to fell beasts so mighty. Quit this place with your life while you are yet able. I'm of the Radiant Host. If I ran from such meager prey, I'd become a laughingstock. How bold to look death in the eye without flinching. I doubt not your conviction to defend Radz-at-Han, yet I believe it pales before mine. O Apex, bestow upon me your divine might. Do you not heed my call? Require your power more than ever. Is something supposed to happen? Why, am I yet unworthy? Or maybe there's a button I must press? This is not what I expected. Sin aside, I'll dispose of this pest. Just give me a moment. I can not end like this. I won't be made a fool. Come on, you moldy trinket, work. Transform me into the hero of Radz-at-Han. Surprised you can remember that, considering you got hit in the head. He brings that out and became wreathed in mysterious light. Then boulders started falling from the sky. Down they came, one after the other. That's when I must have been struck unconscious. I recall only faintly, but I think I heard the man mumbling quite excitedly, as if he had come upon a sudden revelation, or as if he was overtaken by madness. Since he got away unscathed, either he had an incredible store of luck, or whatever he was beseeching to actually answered. And then it's as I suspected. This Justiciar is the self-same thief who stole the perch of the Apex. But no doubt he's long departed from here. First I'll escort this fellow back to Idlamad and keep a close eye on him. Head wounds can have dreadful after effects. Yes, they can. It's good that someone's trying to look out for him. The soldier made his way to Radz-at-Han to make a formal report, and what an odd report it will be. His account seemed to align with the legends of the treasure's power. The odor escaped unharmed and brought ruin to those around him. Could those falling rocks have been a freak accident? I'm not so sure. You won't believe it. He came back? Who came back? The Justiciar? Yes, not long after you left. He said he beat up a monster that knocked out a Radiant, and he was laughing his head off. Did he really do that? Is he really stronger than the Radiants? Well, my mate can't stop talking about him. He wants to be just like the Justiciar. His mom and dad weren't happy about that, though. I'd advise you and your friend to look for a different role model, but we thank you for telling us what happened. Well, there is one less fiend skulking about, I suppose. He may have been simply testing the treasure's capabilities, and as far as we know, he's yet to use its power to evil ends. To find his motivation is a mystery. To steal the perch of the Apex by force, only to come up here to Thavnir and use it for good? Makes no sense. You've heard tell of this passage of the Unbound, yes? Many have ventured to Tuliolo claiming to be their victims, yet here they would be saviors? He had such noble goals, then why did he stoop to such devious deception? What could he be plotting? Well, probably he wants to take over. That's neither here nor there. He stole from my people, and that misdeed can't be forgiven. The Purge of the Apex helped us win peace. By its might, our forebears built the foundation of the lives we now lead. Till recently, it stood silent, a symbol of our pride as a people. You remind us that we carved out a home within that inhospitable wilderness. Being trusted with its protection is a great honor. I was so proud of my father when the elders chose him. So proud to be his daughter. Yet since Day was stolen, some of the other villagers made their disdain towards him only too clear. I couldn't bear it. That's why I must get it back, to restore my village's pride and my father's reputation. There's so much we don't know about the Justiciar, but we have to assume he's learned to yield the Apex's power. I can't say whether those falling rocks have anything to do with it, but I won't discount it outright. I'll continue looking into his whereabouts while we still have so many questions. With both of us working together, we'll find answers soon enough. And so that was the level 90 Magic DPS role quest. Thank you for joining us here today for this little video here on YouTube. Hopefully we'll see you again either for another video on YouTube or maybe one of our mini streams over on Twitch, where we stream daily at the same channel name. So please like and subscribe, and hope to see you again soon.